Tonight I'm back with another one of my 1/18 scale custom cardboard projects. Is the Men in Black Ford Crown Victoria from the animated series. It looks a little cartoonish, not like the movie. Growing up in the 80s, I always had a love for these cars, even though they were corny back then. Not just the Ford, but other full-sized four-door sedans or B-bodies, and even wagons. And now, I'm lucky enough to have finally purchased my own, not Crown Victoria, but Ford LTD. I've had that for about 10 years now already, and I love that car. And I get a lot of compliments on it. So, it's mostly made of corrugated cardboard. Then, there's a little bit of foam core pieces, like these bumper pushers. And also, you know, just acrylic paint. I have the front grille here, the headlights, the grille. These are mostly drawn by Sharpie. Markers, there are the lines, and then, you know, some of this stuff is actually three-dimensional and some is just painted to look like it. The wheels are bottle caps of like salad dressing, I think. And I just masked a certain piece to give it like that generic cop car hubcap look. The rear and front window are just like clear packaging from, you know, like action figure blister pack. Underneath, I did some detailing. I mean, nobody's going to really look under there, but when I made this from the animated series back in the day, you know, I thought it'd be cool in case the car rolls over. You can see some detail. The front, I used only one cap, but the rear I used two. Even though in the animated series it wasn't really like hot rod, but I thought that was cool. And got some side pipes, just a stroll. Sharpie marker for the thin line detail, and then some gray acrylic paint. And this little tab here opens a door so the drivers can go in, and I'll show you how I do that, and I'll give it some scale. I just gotta grab something. And for scale, I have the 2010 A-Team van. Man, that movie came out 2010. That's 14 years ago already. That went by quick. So there it is. By itself too, this van is so awesome. I bought this at Target when the movie first came out. And it even has like a couple phrases on here.
We'll need a plan.
Headlights go. So cool. I love this van.
Girl, you miss me? 'Cause I miss you. Way too long, baby.
And that's what it looks like up next to it. And the scale there looks pretty good. I think the LTD could be a little bigger. I'm sorry, the Crown Victoria. Pretty close. And for scale, I'll compare it with two figures. The first is from the Burger King Kids Club toy. And it's from the animated series. I think that's Agent K. It looks like a cereal box kind of toy you would get the size, and it has no articulation. Still kind of cool looking. Actually very mob-like Angelo Bruno. The scale isn't quite there though. He would be a lot taller than that if the car was to scale. So let's try the G.I. Joe, which is 1/18 scale basically. I couldn't find any decent G.I. Joes to put in here, but however, Faceman from the same 2010 A-Team toy line has a suit on. I think he will fit perfectly in there. I also got the other guys, but he'll do the trick. So the trap door at the bottom, or I should just say the entry door, because the top windows, it's hard to get them in there in position. You just slide them through the bottom and position them. I'll show you what he looks like inside. He's in there. He's a little bit sitting low, but there he is. Face Man. Or actually, it looks like a little bit like Reservoir Dogs. I even made another one. This one's blank, but when I usually make one, I'll make them in sets, and then I'll save the templates. I got a box full of cardboard templates. Even like the helicopter in my previous video. That way I can just keep replicating them for any kind of scale model set. You could use these for a 1/18 scale city landscape and just keep replicating them. You can also modify the basic template, make it into a wagon or a van or like a semi-truck. It's pretty limitless vehicle-wise, car vehicle-wise. The rear, that almost looks like a Ford Futura rear window. I just noticed that. But there's a partition there. You can put prisoners or other people back there. See the partition? I mean, I wish I still had my really early 1980s cardboard cars, but I destroyed them. And that was the trick. My dad would bring home cardboard and tape, and I would just build and build. And then I would destroy most of them. Like, that was kind of cool to see the impact or how they crash. Just like, also did a crash test dummies car review. I'll put the description in the bottom if anyone wants to check that out. But I always like seeing the end result. At least I got these from the Men in Black cartoon series. Thank you for watching and have a good night.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.